Hello people, welcome to the channel CrustG-G, where today we're going to be adding more to the TV and movie mass multiverse web. This is the series where I add different TV shows, movies, web series, at least one podcast, etc. to the same multiverse through crossovers, cameos, fictional brands, etc. Today we're doing some more cartoons. There's a lot of those that I missed. So, going over here, delete that. Off of Secret Squirrel, and technically also off of Adam Ant, but I'm not gonna do that. Just the Adam Ant Secret Squirrel show from 1965. I don't think they were actually connected together. I think they just shared the same uh, broadcasting slot or something. But it doesn't matter because Secret Squirrel is connected here through Jellystone, and so is the Adam Ant show, which I think is just the Adam Ant Secret Squirrel show itself. I also changed Secret Squirrel to 1966 instead of 65, so that I could add this in as its own thing. 1965, because originally I just had Secret Squirrel as its own thing, split off from Adam Ant, starting in 1965. Excuse me. This is the original series that both of them came from. Anyways. Off of Super Secret Squirrel. Connect. Jeez, what? Hold on. I don't know what is wrong with me right now. Off of Super Secret Squirrel connects the Mumbly cartoon show from 1976. Mumbly from this show appears in Super Secret Squirrel, the episode Agent Penny. I'm gonna have to move these upwards a bit. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't scroll anymore, it just zooms in and out. Anyways. Not shoe, show. 1976. I wonder if Mumbly and Muttley are related. I mean, obviously, they share a design. Moving away from here for a moment. Zoom to content. Going up here. Before you see what it is. Off of Casper Meets Wendy. I was looking at the stuff connected to Casper, seeing if I missed anything. Saw that there was a connection to the live action movies that I didn't add for some reason. Number 1. The Spooktacular New Adventures of Casper from 1996. It's a cartoon that follows the events of the live action movies. Excuse me, you wanna... Thank you. New Ventures Casper. Now, off of the spectacular new adventures of Casper is Casper's Haunted Christmas from 2000. It was a direct-to-video movie that takes place before the original Casper live-action movie, but after the prequel, A Spirited Beginning. So, between the events of this movie and the events of this movie. Haunted Christmas 2000. And now we're done over here. Going back over to where we were before, generally. And we're not moving away from here until we're done. But more Casper, obviously. Off of Casper and the Angels, we've got Casper's Halloween Special from 1979. And it goes between Casper and the Angels and Casper's First Christmas. Excuse me. Thank you. Why am I zoomed out so much? Oh, that's cool. You zoom into wherever your mouse is. Okay. 1979. And now, off of the original Casper shorts, we connect Baby Huey from 1950. The titular Baby Huey appeared in the Casper episode / short Ghost of Honor. Sorry, got distracted. Oh, yeah, he showed up here. Then off of Baby Huey, there is Baby Huey's Great Easter Adventure from 1998. That is not at all what I meant to press. There you go. Moving back down to Casper's First Christmas. Right here. We're gonna connect Casper and Friends from 1990, which apparently was a thing. I don't know. Which weirdly wasn't connected to Casper's crossover wiki page, but somebody else, well, not somebody, a different series wiki page. Probably one of the and Friends that it mentions in the title, one of these guys. Which is super weird. Back up to regular Casper, the original shorts. We connect, well, actually these two. Herman and Catnip from 1952. Sorry, I should not be chewing like that. What am I doing? Why am I... Yeah, I'm gonna move these two over here. Herman and Catnip going up. $19.52. Because Herman and Catnip appear in the Casper episode / short Ghost of Honor as well. Moving on, Herman and Catnip, along with a lot of other things that I haven't gone into in my notes, really. It's a spin-off of HarveyToons from 1943, which might just be a collection of different shorts and don't actually cross over in some ways or another. I don't know, but they do cross over in other ways, so it doesn't matter, really. I'm gonna zoom you up here. Okay. HarveyToons 1943. Hold on. Yeah, Casper might actually be a spin-off of HarveyToons as well. I don't know. Anyways. Also a potential spin-off of Herman and Catnip is also HarveyToons. The HarveyToons show. Zoom in here. Hey, look, it's Wendy. Starring Casper the Friendly Ghost, Baby Huey, Herman and Herman and Catnip, Little Audrey. You'll see her soon. Seems like it's a spin-off of all of those shows. But I don't need to connect them all like this. 1998. Alright. Off of Herman and Catnip, we've got Popeye the Sailor from 1933, because Herman the Mouse from Herman and Catnip appears in the Popeye the Sailor episode, or short, The Island Fling. Here we go. Right, they showed up in Popeye. That's weird. But the cartoon, the shorts must have gone on for a long time. Could still work. Zoom up. Now there is more to Popeye the Sailor. Popeye the Sailor Man. I have to say that. Next up is Popeye the Sailor from 1960, which is a series, not just a series of shorts, just a full-blown cartoon show. The next thing in the Popeye series is Popeye Meets the Man Who Hated Laughter from 1972. That's a movie, which I don't know if that's a crossover movie or if it's its own thing or what. Let me know in the comments below. (1972). Okay. The next in the Popeye series is the all-new Popeye Hour series from 1978. Mhm. Sure, that works fine. Next up is special. The Popeye Valentine's Day special, Sweethearts at Sea, from 1979. Oh boy. 1979. Now there may be stuff that I'm missing or that wasn't listed in the crossover wiki, so again, let me know in the comments below. I definitely appreciate the help. Next up in my notes, Popeye and Son, a 1987 series. I keep forgetting that E. Did it multiple times when writing the notes earlier. I caught it every time, but I don't know why I kept missing it. Can you just... There. Sir. There. Next. Well, I think there was one that happened between Popeye and Son and the one I'm gonna put next in the live action Popeye movie. I don't know, I don't think that connects, but if there's nothing contradicting its placement in the canon, then let me know in the comments below. I'll look more into it, but I didn't add it to my notes, so. Next. Popeye's Voyage, The Quest for Pappy from 2004, which is a special as well. I think the movie, live action movie, came out in 2000. Did you know, this is completely out of nowhere except for the fact that I'm talking about Popeye, but did you know that the original Donkey Kong arcade game was supposed to be a Popeye game instead? But then they couldn't get the licensing. Nintendo couldn't get the licensing rights. And they basically just made their own thing. Anyways. Lastly, for Popeye anyways, is a web series. Popeye's Island Adventure. I see they changed his pipe to a whistle. I mean, he basically used his pipe as a whistle. Or was it a cigar? I don't remember. As a train whistle in the old cartoons anyways, right? ...2018. That is not... Yeah, we got that series, that web series from the future. Now moving back down here, the original shorts. I'm gonna zoom out actually. It'll go this way. That should be fine until it isn't. No, I'll send it this way. The original shorts were a spin-off, not Popeye's original, like, he started off in comics, but his first animated appearance was in a Betty Boop cartoon. A Betty Boop short, possibly, I don't know. From the 1930s. Popeye spun off from Betty Boop in his first animated appearance. From the Betty Boop short, Popeye the Sailor with Betty Boop. Not very creative with names, huh? Come on. You're a pain in my butt. There. Right. More spin-offs, or continuing the Betty Boop universe. I don't know. Franchise. We've got The Romance of Betty Boop from 1985, which is a movie. Did you know Betty Boop was originally supposed to be a dog? Like, that's what they drew her as originally, and then they changed her to just a human woman. I think I might be misremembering, but I think that's true. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, because like the earrings were originally supposed to be just dog ears, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, moving on, not back. The Betty Boop movie mystery from 1989, which is a sequel to The Romance of Betty Boop, I think. But that's what I wrote in my notes, so. Movie mystery. 1989. Oh. You know what? I'll fix it next time. No, I'll fix it now. Dang it. Pretty sure I'm done with Betty Boop. In this web, I think this is the just connecting to Popeye. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Come on. Just move it here. There. Because there is potentially going to be a lot more branching off of the last thing I'm adding on this, but before that, off of the original Betty Boop shorts, we've got the Little King shorts from 1933. The titular Little King appears in the Betty Boop shorts, Betty Boop and the Little King. I'm telling you, the naming of these shorts were second to none, huh? 1933. And now we're gonna after I connect this. Hold on. Move on to the last one of this episode. Off of Popeye the Sailor. We've got Little Audrey. Little Audrey shorts from 1947. Audrey appears in the Popeye the Sailor episode Olive Oil for President. I think that might be done it for Popeye, or maybe I'm just getting started. I don't know. Little... Yep, that's right. Shorts. 1947. Now, there isn't a lot connecting to Little Audrey itself, but there is one thing that could potentially branch off into a whole bunch of other things. So, we'll see how that goes next time. But until then, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go and leave a like on the video. If you didn't, there's another button for that. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, be notified whenever I upload. If you have any suggestions... Nope, wrong outro. If I missed anything or if I added something you think I shouldn't have, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the help. But until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.